And welcome back to Breakfast Central. It's now time for us to share with you what's trending across the not across the continent, I guess. And we have Liz Musa joining us. Good morning, Liz.
Good morning to you, Osa. Good morning to you, Olive.
Thank you for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you.
Good to be here.
You got the black memo also. I didn't. I'm apparently the only one who didn't get the black memo.
You actually did, Osa. You did.
No, I didn't.
Liz, do you know your colors again? Do we need to run you through some colors?
Colors what?
Osaki is not wearing black.
That looks like black to me, isn't it?
On screen, yeah, film trick. That's all right. So what's happening on Trend Wave?
Okay, this morning on Trend Wave, the Senate Public Accounts Committee SPAC has put the current and past management of the Nigerian Social Insurance Trust Fund, NSITF, under scrutiny after officials of the agency told the Senate on Friday that termites have allegedly eaten up documents containing details of how 17.158 billion is yet to be accounted for was spent. This document is said to contain details of spending by the agency in 2013. According to SPAC, having discovered that the fund's management failed to produce relevant documents to justify alleged spending of 17.158 billion in 2013 during his appearance before the Senate committee probing the agency over the fund's mismanagement, the NSITF's managing director, Michael Akabogu, said, and I quote, he said, you know what? The container where the said documents were kept by past management has not only been beaten by rains over the years, but even possibly been eaten up by termites. That's the quote you have there on your screen. According to him, the container the documents were kept was abandoned in an isolated area on the agency's premises in Abuja. But let's see how Nigerians are reacting to this shocking news on the social media space. That one is from Iyanu Oluwa. Iyanu Oluwa says, how can termites eat up 17 billion naira evidence in 2022? I have said it once and I'm saying it again. By the time these ones are done with the country, we might have nothing left. More reactions on this story. That one is from Ore Afolayan. Ore says, Nigeria is a comedy skit. More reactions on this particular story. That was from Sauce Prince. Sauce Prince says, termites, you people don't have the fear of God. What do you take us for? Some humans can lie and put a lie on with you. More reactions on this particular story. Now that one's from number 7. It says, they can say whatever they want. They know they will get away with it. We are not ready for change in this country. Nigerians will just laugh it off and it will fade into the background. Sad times. Now that's the story coming out of Nigeria, out of the Federal Capital Territory. And it's quite shocking if you ask me. But before I come to you, Osa and Olive, I'll move on to the next story where the Nigerian senator and former governor of Abia State, Orji Uzor Kalu, has expressed his disgust towards Nigerian youth who insult elders in the country. The elder statesman took to his Facebook page to verbally communicate his message. It all started when the Senate chief whip took to Facebook to lament Man United's 4-0 loss to Brentford on Saturday, the 14th of August. And he said, for the first time in 84 years, Manchester United suffered a heavy defeat to Brentford. And he went on to say that definitely it's not a good time for Man United and its fans, but he hopes that they get back on track and on time, as one can only imagine what will happen when they face Liverpool next week. Well, Facebook users stormed the comment section to mock the APC chieftain, saying his party will be defeated like Manchester United in the 2023 presidential elections. Obviously, he didn't take this lightly. Reacting to this comment section, Orji Kalu put out a video recording decrying the state of disrespect of the Nigerian youth, saying that no one can be disrespectful and be successful. Now let's watch this video.
Some minutes past 3 from Ibere, and I feel disturbed the way Nigerian youth, instead of them to face what the business is all about, they are facing what is not the business. When we discuss Man City, they should be able to reply Man City, not they abusing a statesman like me, that this is how your party will end, this is this. Well, we should learn. Education is in the Facebook. Facebook is not meant for abuse. You don't insult your elders and be successful. I don't want to curse anybody in Nigeria because I didn't behave like this as a youth. I'm 62 years old. When I was 25, I was already very successful. Very successful. So if I see youth who should chat with a statesman like me that they will have a lot of ideas to do something with, and they are joking with it, it is not fair on me. Neither is it fair or most of the civilized youth. 75% of the youth here are very civilized. Few of them try to be very uncivilized. We should outgrow this behavior and be able to learn and learn with each other. We need one another. You need me, I need you. And we must learn. I spend my time to chat, to come to Facebook. It's not how our youth should behave. We must be attentive and proactive and discuss issues, not people. I started being successful very early. If you people don't know, maybe I just born some few 20 years ago. I'm very successful.
Well, there you have it. And that's the video from APC Chieftain, Orji Kalu. And let's also be reminded that Orji Kalu has always been an avid football lover. And for the longest time, he was a big-time supporter of the Enyimba Football Club. But let's see how some people are reacting to this particular one on social media. That one is from Grant. Grant said, you were successful at 25 because the government of the day gave you an enabling environment to thrive. You and fellow politicians took that enabling environment away from the youth of today. More reactions on this story. That one is from Kelly. Kelly says, it's becoming alarming. Young people cannot respect their elders, even themselves, and be civil in discussions without the use of abusive words. Nigeria cannot get better by propaganda. Let's stop putting the image of the country in a bad light. And that one is from Chudi. Chudi says, sir, we have seen the comment on that, and there were no insults except the one you imagined. They only challenged you and your party that you fumble at the polls next year, just like mine, and you couldn't sleep, and you kept awake to do 3 a.m. social media video. Please, sir, you need to sleep. And that's how people are reacting on this particular story. That was from Gloria. Gloria says, you made a video for Gen Zs. You have to be kidding me. I speak to their parents instead, or that's going to be pretty late if you ask me. Why not face the horrible governance you gave a state when you had credible influence? Now, that's how people are reacting, and that's how much comment we can take on this particular story on social media. But there you have it, Osa and Olive. People are reacting to the fact that, you know what, we talked to you about the fact that your party might lose just like Man United lost. And now you're saying to us that we should not talk. That's how people are reacting to this person. And for the first story as well, the one you saw, what do you make of that?
Well, I mean, well, I don't want to, respond really to the Orji Kalu story, but I'm for the first one, I always ask, has anybody heard from the Termites? Why do we just, place, this type of stories? Nobody's interviewing the Termites. Nobody's hearing from them. Do they have any legal
I want to be the accused
representation?
Exactly. Counsel to the accused Termites. I mean, in the words of George Owen, who wrote Animal Farm, he did quote termites of Nigeria, termites of these apartments, because they really think that we're a joke. They must think that we're a joke to think that termites ate very important documents.
Someone said Nigeria has turned to an animal kingdom because if it's not snakes today, it's lizards tomorrow.
Nobody heard from the snake
termites.
either.
We certainly need to hear from these animals, and we probably will bring them in here on Breakfast Central to hear the perspective of the animals, because no party must be condemned unheard as provided for in the Nigerian Constitution.
I agree. Completely agree. Thanks very much,
Liz.
Always a pleasure, guys.